Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and we are close to a full house here as the fans believe that this team is close to keeping their promise. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Appalachian State Mountaineers taking on the Old Dominion Monarchs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Appalachian State's offense takes the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Stroman. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
3rd down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. To the air, it's Swan. Pocket breaking down. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. At the 35, he's got room. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. With jet sweep pass. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Barnes. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the move, it's Roberts. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to throw, it's Swan. Finds this big tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Makes the catch. It's Roberts. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Mountaineers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed in the middle, it's Roach. They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Butler. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Fires the pass, intercepted.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Swan. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll leave it with him. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. Turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They just keep firing. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back looking for help. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Swan. Safe completion on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. It's a draw. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it in the middle, it's Stroman. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few 1st downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the 1st down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Handoff from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. Catch in the middle. It's Barnes. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Mountaineers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, the ground game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Swan. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Makes a connection. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
The Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And the Monarchs want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Off play action. That's caught. It's caught. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Here's a hit. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's blocked. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Monarchs have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. He's brought down the one a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He caught it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Back to throw, it's Swan. Completes it in the middle. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Stroman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Makes the grab. It's blocked. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. It's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Wants to go up top on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Roberts. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. The Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Fielded in the end zone, it's Roach. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. He'll do it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Monarchs in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught behind the line. It's Roach. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught at the 25. Touchdown, ODU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stroman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. The give on the inside. Pretty good job of running to get to there to the 32. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the 1st down. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Monarchs will line it up on 1st and 10.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Monarchs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll try to pop the draw. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. This offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. To the air, it's Swan. Wide open downfield. At the 45 on his way. Wide open space. Touchdown, App State. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? On the ground, it's Roach. Great work to make the play in the backfield, and it puts them right back where they started this series. It's 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Swan. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Power football with the run. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Complete to start this drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And he makes another big play for this offense. And, man, if I'm this defense, at some point I'm going to learn my lesson. We're in the second quarter. He's already over 100 yards. Like, I better start committing some resources to this guy, or else he's going to break some records because he is putting up some numbers on the day.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Monarchs have pushed it inside the 20. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Monarchs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Dropping back, it's Swan. He lofts one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off play action on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Monarchs will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation in the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now as the whole playbook's open, the defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Into the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. To throw, it's Swan. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Throwing right. He's got an open man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. The sure hands, it's Roberts. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Mountaineers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Barnes. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Roberts. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a 1-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback on the keeper, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here's the handoff. Got the 1st down and more. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
The Mountaineers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. He'll do it himself. Past the sticks and still on his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field, but how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Rushes on him. can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give from the gun. That midfield, he's got room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Monarchs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Butler. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Old Dominion! And they take it in for 6 more points. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. On the ground, it's Roach. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Monarchs are in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Running back searching for a hole. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Give to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Swan. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the gap.
It's a fumble! Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Grab behind the line. It's Butler.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
To the air, it's Swan. He's got the back in the middle. And he's still running after the move. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the draw. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. To the ground with the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback. It's the variety of the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush. Sometimes it's a 3-man rush. Sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got the tight end. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. No good. Guys, a missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Another 1st down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. He's got it along the sideline. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move. Touchdown, Monarchs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Caught over the middle. It's Dozier. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Leaves it with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield. It's Swan. He's got it on the run. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
Slams it ahead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. If this offense wants to stay in this game, they have to punch it in on this drive. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Picks up the first down, still moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Swan. Quarterback just flat. Missed it. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. They'll give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Dozier. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Final play of the quarter coming. Takes a handoff. It's Roach. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The give to the back. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going for it all. Pulls in the deep ball. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Swan. Throws to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. And off to Jones. Look out, he's got room. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Off play action. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turning it on. Touchdown, ODU. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Swan. Unloads to the right. Tosses it incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. to the right, complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. He's got his man. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete to the right. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Swan. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Mountaineers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. To the air on second down. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. Touchdown, App State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barnes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Well, no question. They've got to score a touchdown and get the 2-point conversion here. But that's a good start to this 2-minute drive. You always want to get it going. You want to get that momentum going, put the defense on their heels. They accomplished that with the last throw.
off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Working that left side. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. And guys, this offense has a couple of jobs. The first one, get the touchdown. Then they'll need the 2 to tie here in the 4th. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. Back to throw, it's Swan. He barges his way into the end zone for the 2, and we are locked up here in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. Got a man. It's blocked. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They get to the line quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Finds his man. It's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Monarchs are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds space on the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
With the catch, it's Thomas. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. First down for the offense. Give to the running back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Scanning the field, it's Swan. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Now they'll run the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Got his man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Fires to the middle. Just way off target and missed it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Number 7.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Now the play fake. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
You could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. That pass is incomplete. They're facing a 3rd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They boot it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's Brown. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Monarchs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll run the screen. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They go to the ground. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now they take the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they got on 1st down. Looking to throw it, Swan. Oh, he makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Mountaineers have taken it inside the 20. Gives it on the option. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Now, when I'm an OT and I start to get in this territory, I gotta be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football, I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I gotta take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
The give to the tailback. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. First and goal, and a touchdown will win it. Snap to the back. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Third and goal, a touchdown wins it here in overtime. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Looking to get it in.
That is such a good job by the defense on third down in their own end, rallying to the drag throw. Lots of offenses love to throw that because oftentimes there's a pick, a guy gets free, and he's able to just walk in. But the defense was prepared, and they're ready for it. They make the tackle inbounds, now setting up fourth.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses, wasted drive, wasted opportunity.